after that.
They switched it to overshield in this game type.
Oh.
And then also,
Game
how
changer.
do you feel about the overshield? Or the overshield is no longer on the pit; it's camouflage now.
Yeah, I did hear that. That's kind of crazy. I was actually thinking about how, I guess in the beginning of Halo 3, it was also camo for MLG.
In the long haul.
Yeah, in long haul, and the camo was floating, so you had to like do a little jump,
Little mini jump.
a little mini jump
like
to grab.
on Construct.
Yeah,
right?
exactly. But I mean, super overpowered. I can't believe. I can't wait to see it played a little bit
it's
more.
you're gonna see some action every time.
Evade was overpowered.
Yeah.
So I mean, being able to flank with camo, obviously, you can pretty much go circle around the map and time an attack with your team. So
and get a guaranteed flag cap.
Yeah,
so.
huge advantage there. And of course, you can also choke with the camo. All right.
course.
So what's this first game type going to be?
It is going to be.
Zealot TS.
It's supposed to be Zealot TS, but it looks like it's Element, right? The first one's going to be Element. I guess we're going to do Element.
Awesome. So we were just talking about this, so this works out very well here as we see the red team pushing up, trying to grab that overshield, as you said. Now tell me, is there a different strategy when it comes to using the overshield? Obviously, when you grabbed camo on this map, everyone kind of grabbed it, went top middle, avoided grenades, and then stayed alive for a rotation. What do you want? Do you want to be a little more aggressive with overshield here?
I want to say when you grab overshield, the first thing you want to do is just rush for a kill. You want to give your team an advantage. The start of the match is always going to be the most important. If you have people down, you have the motivation. You have everyone is just super pumped, and then you can just hopefully work the rotation the rest of the game. But that's an ideal situation. That's perfect gameplay. Nobody missing, nobody making mistakes.
Right.
And that's never going to happen.
Right. So, I mean, if your team can support you, you kind of want to be aggressive pushing on their spawn. But
always.
If you lose a few members, you might want to pull back and then push together when they do spawn.
Overshield needs to be the person that is making the flank because they're going to be able to, eat a couple grenades and still finish off those one-shots, like right there in that situation. If that was Overshield, he could then have jumped up back blue, maybe finished off a couple more kills, and then just rotated again on the next spawn.
Yeah, absolutely. That's a great point where that Overshield guy, it really comes down to the timing because even if that guy spotted a little bit early, even if it's 2 seconds early, he can still make a safe play and this team can push. So really, you have a little bit of liberty, but you still need to be very strategic with that Overshield.
Yep, Overshield is really something. It's more of like an idea. This person has Overshield. Like, you're already influencing the other team's decisions.
Absolutely.
They're not going to challenge as much, hopefully, from people across the map. Otherwise, Overshield's going to come up and clean it. So really, you just got to bide your time, wait for your teammates to get crossfire, which is huge on this map. It's honestly, you're going to win this map is if you're rotating 2 to 3 bases with a guy top middle and maybe a guy running around to finish off all your one shots.
Right, here we go now. Red team down 11 to 15 here as they drop 2 members. But speaking of really influencing a player's decision based on the overshield, something I had wanted to ask you, I was actually thinking about making a gameplay video of it. I'm sure you've done this because you're a creative player. Some other players might not have. Do you ever pull out your empty rockets out of your back pocket
and
in matchmaking and make them run away?
And make them run away.
And then just turn around. I think if I could I have a few clips saved on my Xbox, but just pulling out an empty rocket launcher and seeing someone turn and book the other way as fast as they can is just an awesome thing to do.
Yeah, I believe it was earlier today. Status Quo was playing. I think one of them had rockets. It was Enable. Enable has rockets in his back pocket, empty completely. And he's walking up, and there's a sniper rifle, and he calls someone else to get it. I'm like, why doesn't Enable just grab it? And then Enable jumped up top middle and had rockets out, and 3 people just booked it with empty rockets. It was a really good play. So yeah, it's very strategic and
also funny.
It is hilarious. Everyone.
All right, so the blue team's still up here. A nice flank there. Might be able to pick up all 3 kills here. Excellent shots there.
Gooser turns around, but no.
But still here, they have this lead by now 5 kills, still holding on to that. And obviously, if this momentum continues for them on a map like Element, it's going to be pretty easy to lock this down. You see they're kind of pitching really well. They have players around top middle, but they also have presence in the bases, which of course is essential on a map like Element. Although top mid control is very important, you and I both know very well that having 3 players up top middle generally will get you pinched pretty hard.
Yeah, you'll definitely be pinched. You're going to get crossfired off of spawns because not everyone's going to spawn in one base.
Right.
You're going to get that maybe red and green spawn. Now you're getting shot from 2 ways. I mean, the main way to stay top, you want to have 1, maybe 2 top middle, and it's imperative that they do not chase anybody that drops bottom middle because you're just giving yourself up. You're putting yourself in a terrible position, and that guy bottom middle has so much area to work with to stay alive, so many pillars, so many jumps he can make. So, I mean, you want to get top middle, get him weak, look for another target. That's your job.
Absolutely. Now, blue team really working here. They just went up by 10 kills, as you saw. They were up by 5 pretty much the entire game now, but leading here without a problem. I was actually going to ask, that was my next question. I think 2 up top pretty much is a safe bet, but really the maximum that you want to have up there laying down shots because they can kind of watch both sides of the map. They can help each other if they need to. They can back down. But anything over that is really pushing it, and you're probably going to get punished here as that new grenade launcher does drop.
I was just about to say, there's definitely something we need to talk about on the Element is the grenade launcher, the only power weapon besides the power up on the map. And, I mean, it's in a terrible position, bottom middle.
Yeah.
They obviously, blue team's already wasted 2 deaths trying to go for it. But, I mean, if you can get this grenade launcher, you are going to pretty much slay their team almost every single time, as long as you just bank it. There's so many bank shots you can use. Mickwin, my teammate, we were playing online one day. He grabs grenade launcher and banked it off the top of the base and gets like a double kill. It's just, there's so many different plays you can make. There's so many angles on this map. Grenade launcher is huge.
Yeah, absolutely. And as far as using it really to start a rush or as a the playmaker using it, do you think that that player should be the one flanking? How should you effectively use grenade launcher in a standoff type of situation?
Grenade launcher should be top middle, firing down. You want to have the angle, you know, shooting down at your opponents, and that's where you're going to get it top middle. You can get them extremely weak with, you know, probably even get a 2-for-1, get them both one shot, then just have a guy rushing under the base, preferably overshield, which is what Gooser has right there. You know, clean them up and then just rotate to the next, you know, next base, blue or red.
Yeah, very cool. So now we have 47-33. Looks like blue team is going to have no problem wrapping up the end of this game, as they're only 2 kills away. They had really great teamwork here.
Yep.
As you saw, each player switching in and out, and pretty much had relative ease with this red team. Once they kind of got that last overshield, got the grenade launcher, it was pretty much over.
You just pulled away. And that's what you have to do. You bide your time until you have good enough control to grab the power weapons and the power up. And you know what? The wins are going to come, so patient play.
Absolutely. Everyone there on the blue team almost hitting double digits. Excellent performance from them. We'll check out this next game, which will be coming up right away as we take a look at these stats here.
After the loading screen.
Which is incredibly long in Halo Reach.
We are joined here by Snipe Down. Oh, my choke on Bravo.
That's a spill.
We'll be right back.
That's a spill.
We got to get a...
Oh, dude, I was just going to say hi. Two flags. It's the flag.
Yeah, wait. We're going to do a list today after like 2 minutes or something like that. Maybe a flag cap.
Okay, and we are back. Thank
back.
you guys for checking out this game 2. We had a small spill here, but we are back in action now. Checking out some Capture the Flag on the pit. My name is Bravo, and I am joined by Ninja. We're going to see who's able to pull out this game 2. That rocket probably should have killed.
It definitely should have. Actually, I've been noticing rockets have been a little bit underpowered, at least on this specific router. I don't know if that's just me, but I had some pretty close rockets on Narrows earlier.
Blue team getting a pretty fortunate spawn there. As you see, red team does get taken out, but blue team, they were all 4 dead, but they get a pretty fortunate flag and a mauler spawn, so they had several angles from which they could shoot the flag, but they're 3 down again, and red team is down 2. They might, look at that camo on the pit.
I was going to say, camo
that is a scary
sniper.
thing.
You're going to die if somebody...
Thing. There, he's still sitting there.
Yep. So it is extremely important, obviously, in pit to go for the rockets and the camouflage off the start. Bravo, which do you think is more important, and which do you think you should definitely send more people toward at the beginning off the game?
I would definitely say camo is something that it's the first time that I'm really watching it in competitive play here, and I think if you send a player for that camo, they're either going to pick up a few kills, get the rocket guy to shoot at least 2 rockets, or they're going to get the rockets. So I think if I could have camo or rockets, I think on the pit I'd definitely take camo over rockets, especially if we just saw that rocket. Maybe this router possibly does have a little bit of a weak feel to the connection.
Yeah, I agree 100%. Camouflage, I mean, there's just so much you can do with it over. I mean, rockets are just one weapon, but you're visible with them. And if you have camo, you could maybe even make a flank, get your opponent's sniper, and now you have 2 snipe and camo with
yeah, exactly. I mean, once you have rockets, you have rockets. But once you have camo, you can also get rockets and sniper.
Yep.
You can pull a crazy ninja move and just start no-scoping and braining kids.
Of course. All right, so obviously, guys, scores 1-0. Red team's already up, and 6-10 sack squatch getting a nice little out DMR there, getting out DMR. Red team is actually just seems to be winning all of their individual battles over the blue team. So, I mean, that's clearly going to go in the blue team's favor. Or the red team's favor, they're going to win.
Right, and something that I bring up often when I'm speaking to different pro players about strategy on the pit, in Halo 3, you really had to make a decision. Do you want to hold training and sword or long haul and green, of course? When you're running the flag, that only applies to capture the flag. In Halo Reach, do you think one side is kind of favored when you're trying to control the map?
I would say that it can work more in Halo Reach than it could in Halo 3. In Halo Reach, you really, all you need is just have, if you get the flag long haul, you're gone. Definitely. I mean, if that's pretty much it. And I always say on pit, what you want to do is just get one player making a flank from behind. If he gets 1 kill, he just pulls the flag, and if your teammates are obviously good, they'll just support you. It's a 4-on-3 while you're running the flag, and you're using yourself as bait. I mean, it's really the ideal situation, but I've never really seen that many teams run flag, you know, training or sword.
Yeah.
It's usually just green and long haul. So
yeah, historically on the pit, it has been very difficult to use that under bridge run. Straight Rippin' really the first team to use that in an MLG tournament. They started to use that under bridge run while controlling turret and sword. And it's certainly possible, but when you're playing against a top team, it's going to be a little bit more difficult because they're going to come storming through green and long haul, of course.
I mean, yeah, and if you're not blocking those needlers or mauler spawns, then it's just going to be an easy push for the other team. They're going to get to your side as fast as possible. So, I mean, the safest is definitely hold green, hold long haul, force them to tunnel in one at a time, you know, through sword or through training, and just pick them off with sniper or rockets as they come in.
That is a nice fortunate spawn there here for the red team as they're going to pick up those kills and be able to clear out their base, but the enemy did get a pull, but I think they're going to have no problem controlling this base. And as you see, they're going to push through right away. Would you have pushed through with your teammate in that situation?
Definitely, right away. I mean, you already got a double kill. Like, they're not going to get that flag cap. You want to be aggressive off of the other team's spawn. Otherwise, that's going to happen. They're going to get a good flag spawn. He would have been in there 5 seconds earlier, and he would have been running that flag. It could have been a courtyard spawn and a cap. So
right, and then we have 3 dead here for the red team, so they're going to be unable. Let me tell you, tell me you're aware of above the mauler, there's a small little crack that goes to the sky. Have you ever looked through that?
I have never looked through that.
All right, well, if you guys take a look on the pit, I spent way too long trying to figure out how to nade from top turret into the back of the mauler.
Oh my God.
Using the ceiling, and I think I went into Forge and I realized it was not possible, but there is a small crack in the glass above the mauler where the wall meets the end of the mauler. So that's just a fun fact about how I spent one of my Saturdays.
That's a great way to spend your Saturday. Yeah, we have the red team Blaney. I wish I had his name, but I don't. I apologize, everybody. But he did an incredible job getting 2 body shots, picking up a nice double kill, allowing his teammates to push out.
And there's side 1-1.
Yes.
Doing a nice job here. I think he just saw someone under bridge. Maybe they just went past one another.
He might have camouflage. I'm pretty sure I haven't seen red team control camo.
Yeah, red team doing well here. They're going to be able to get this flag. Looks like that's through green already.
Yep,
I don't think blue team's going to be able to stop this unless they have a guy on training already we don't know about.
But once again, look at this guy. Oh, what? Well, at least I thought he was going to just start tunneling. Camouflage is up, by the way. Neither team has it. I just saw it out of the corner of my eye. But as you see, they got that run. They had green control, they had long control, and then you have a guy on sniper watching courtyard spawns and sniping people coming on their platform. That's ideal setup for pit. So.
Now right here, with 3 were dead, if you're spawning with your team in the mauler, obviously you have plenty of decisions. You can kind of push back to flag. You can go ahead and swing all the way around to turret. Obviously, it's going to be very much based on where the other team is positioned, but do you want to be aggressive up that push, or do you want to kind of wait for everyone to start shooting at the same time?
You want to have, honestly, if you can get the ideal jump on the pit box, that was actually
excellent
really nice.
shots.
Yep. If you can jump on your flag box and get a kill and get, kill the guy trying to maybe jump from your plat to green, or, get good shots on stopping people from pushing up, allowing your teammates to spawn, and then like that, I think that is way better than sitting back and allowing them to push up and be aggressive and then wait at the same time to shoot somebody.
Absolutely, I would agree. I think we just had Camo running flag there.
Yep,
so that was like. It's a pretty deadly play, but here, as red team is about to run this third flag in.
A great counter
pressure from both green and training, but they pick up the first kill, and excellent shots there as he stays alive.
He should be going for rockets, though. He's not. He's trying to. Rockets. He can't hear. All right, well, he's just obviously just.
He'll just go for the sniper.
Yep, he's going for callouts. He's listening to his teammates. That's all right.
He's a killing machine.
He's going for. He just can't.
Finally,
it lags. There we go.
Finally, they stopped him.
But
the red team is up 3-1 here with a few minutes left, and in just a few moments, we're going to go head over to an Astro listen-in, but until then, break down some more gameplay and see what we think of the overall strategy that is being played on the pit right now. Red team kind of having a commanding lead ever since the first few minutes of the game.
Yeah, I mean, they've been getting most of all the weapons, a lot of sniper rifle control. ITIax is doing a great job sniping in sword and pushing in green. Now they have rockets, so let's see if they can make a cap out of this. He should never be the first one to push. And that's one of the reasons why you want to know exactly where all 4 members of the other team are when you have rockets.
Right, because there's a much higher chance of losing those rockets if your rocket guy obviously is the first one in. That brings up another excellent point. I hope you guys are finding this in stream informative and insightful. Ninja, where would you bring the rockets if you had really any chance? Do you think they're still the best in green hall, or do you like to swing around through long hall, around the training sword area? What do you think?
I would say training is definitely the ideal position, or green. But green is way more deadly in this game, I think, because of all the grenades. The grenade damage in Halo Reach is a lot better than the damage in Halo 3. So you're going to get naded out if you're in green, and I can't tell you how many times I've lost rockets from just people just nading the shit out of me. And if you're training, like, they don't expect it. A lot of people try to push under bridge when you're running flag through green and long, and it's just, free kills. So
yeah, and when you are in training, you really have that liberty. You can jump up on banana, you can swing back to green, you can drop back to your training ramp or your pit ramp. You really have a lot of not only options, but you have a wide number of those options are also giving you height advantage.
Exactly.
So
and in green, you're bait. Like, you're baiting yourself out. It's like they know you're there. They're going to nade you. So it is a dangerous play, but I would say it still is nice, high risk, high reward for having rockets in green.
I think we have a new sniper dropping here. So we're seeing a lot more of the same. I think it might be time to hop on with an Astro listen and see how they're breaking down this push. We've seen a stalemate for the last few minutes.
He's weak. We're all dead.
Yeah, dude. They're long. They're long.
Stay alive, Max.
Get out of there with that. Get out of there with that. Oh my God. Our training.
Stay alive, bro.
Our training weak.
Flags won't hit you. Choke, dude.
Yeah, dude.
Nice.
Our training.
Our training.
Captain chokes a lot, dude.
He's dead. I got our training. I got double. In the green. Kill this guy.
He's one shot and long still. Nice. He's dead.
Another one. I got one, 2 more. There's one more. There's second.
3 dead.
Last guy's in the green. They're green.
Boom.
Good shit.
So rockets
Max.
up. They spawn flag. Watch plat.
I'll get rockets.
Rockets are right now.
I'll grab them.
They're plat one shot gooser.
Actually, don't get touched, Max. Stuff.
Shit,
They're
dude.
first.
They're cuts one shot gooser. They have a snipe their back ramp.
Name their
They're
mom.
plat.
They're plat weak.
They're pit box behind you, Max. Behind you guys.
One shot in their cuts. One shot in their cuts.
I got that kid. I got that kid.
Training pit.
They got rockets.
How many? They're green and they're training. They're green. They're
2.
training, Max. They're gonna come looking for you right now.
Just keep it up.
Yeah, keep up the intensity, yes.
Nice, Max.
Our green. Or they're green. Going. He's got rockets.
2 guys are green.
Going through green, I think.
Weak their second wind. One shot. There's training pit or needle pit. One shot.
On their second.
Nice. They're green last one. They're green last one. He's in green.
He's weak.
They're gonna spawn Mauler, dude.
Spawn Mauler, yeah.
Dude, he's in cubby weak. Give me a nade him.
Max, I'm pushing flag with you, dude.
One shot in our second. Needle pit.
Don't get beat, kid. Max, below you.
Stay alive, Max. I'm here to help you, dude.
God damn, I'm dead. 2 down. Shit.
Under bridge, weak.
They got our flag.
Yeah, dude. He's one shot flag.
I think they have invis, guys.
I stopped flag.
I'm watching.
On their training right now.
Sasquatch, they're training weak.
They're 2 down.
2 dead still.
One shot in the sword.
Nice. Whatever, dude.
One shot their sword.
They're cuts right now. One hit, they're cuts. One shot their cuts still, dude.
I got him.
Nice.
Another one.
Cuts, dude.
I need help.
I got shots on cuts. I got shots on cuts.
They're needle pit.
He's one shot.
I'm getting cover mine.
They're wall street, dude. They're S2, R2.
Snipe.
Second BR. He's dead.
Two dead.
Their jump box hurt. One shot, their jump box.
running.
Under sword.
I got him.
Shoot sword right now, everyone.
I'm
getting naded, dude. I'm one hit.
I don't know where they are, dude.
They're second BR.
I'll jump up. One shot. I got him.
Someone can put that in. There's 2 dead.
I'm going.
There's 2 dead right now.
Oh, you got him, Mitch?
Watch our long haul.
Coming
guys.
through green.
Get him, Max.
I got it. I know I didn't.
One shot
Oh my
green,
god,
one shot
second
green.
time, guys. That's ridiculous. I'm just embarrassed.
In long one shot.
And our green box.
Good back up.
Shit, dude. I can turn. He's in the
Stay
cubby.
alive,
In the
dude.
cubby.
Our green gooser.
You can't do that, Max. Don't ever do that again.
Stay alive, Mitch. Our second sniping.
Our
Alive.
long.
He's in long haul weak. Our green weak gooser. He's gonna be our training pit.
I'm looking.
Watch our training pit gooser.
Dude, I can't do it. I just choked.
In our flag. Pulling. Going our.
To our training.
Dang, you gotta stop that. Get in the back of their base.
Oh man.
Uh oh, dude, they saw me.
Yeah, I know, I heard
the
him.
plasma pistol.
Rockets. 20 seconds. Our training, Mitch.
God damn it, dude, they're plat.
Wind one shot.
He's weak on flag.
They're mid-bridge, Mitch behind you, one shot.
They're cuts, guys. They're cuts. There's 2 dead. Max, you're last up. Stay alive. Just stay alive. So, back up.
Dude, rockets are up. Somebody needs to help me out with these things.
Grab him, dude.
Gotta go get him, dude.
They heard you.
No, they're gonna be up. Watch out on rockets.
I got him.
Nice.
Our training.
Rockets are up. They're up.
Our training, I got shots. One shot.
Another one.
On
I'm mid-bridge. Danny.
Fuck, dude.
Fuck, dude.
I got down too, dude. Sorry, dude. He's Superman. No, he's gonna drop it.
No, I didn't.
Yeah, he
dropped
did.
it.
Okay. He's in green.
Lift up our tower, Max. Go lift up our
One's in-
tower with the snipe.
Okay.
Green with sniper.
Our green right now. Our wall sheet.
I got invis, guys.
Our training, I got rocketed from behind us. Our RS1 right now. RS1 with rockets.
Nice, Mitch. Kill him.
Watch out with flag.
Kill him, dude. Nice, Mitch.
What? He didn't die, dude.
On bridge. Our training one hit. Someone look. I got him.
That's 3 down.
2 dead.
One
Left
shot.
side,
RS1.
RS1.
I got shots, dude. One shot. He's dead.
Good shots, dude. Good shots.
Good shit, guys.
Rockets
Push
fans
up.
back.
Push
On their
up.
side.
Get
They're
advanced.
long haul right now. They're long haul.
Oh my
Yep.
bad.
I got naded a little bit.
Or
There's 2 of them.
They're green. 2 guys. Wind's weak in green hall. Alexis is weak in their
And
green
they're needle
hall.
pit.
Needle pit weak. Gooser.
Dude, there's 2 in green.
Gooser's
Wind's
weak
weak.
and needle pit.
Wind's weak.
Wind's absolute. And their turret. Their turret too. And their needle pit. Watch it long haul, Max. Watch long haul. In long haul right now.
Yeah, Alexis. They're second BR. There's 2 in second BR.
I'm nading their long. Our green right now. Our green.
2 of them. 2 of them.
Two in green.
Goose is 1 shot. Another one came out. I'm gonna need help.
He's weak. Our green.
He's
Max, shoot the guy our green, dude. He's
Shit,
weak.
I choked.
I got him.
I got him. He's dead.
There's 2 dead.
How
one on side.
long? 1 shot. Our needles, 1 shot.
I'm looking, dude. I'm looking. I got him.
Shit, dude. And our courtyard. Our tower.
I'll help.
I died. I died.
Danny's got him,
He's our
I think.
courtyard. Our
The
courtyard.
courtyard weak.
Die, kid. I got him. 2 dead. Our training.
Coming through long haul. Coming through
Guys,
long.
our training. Listen, our training.
I look training.
Shots on training.
I put
He's
1 shot on
He's
him.
dead. He's dead.
2 dead.
Our long. Our
I got
needles.
double. I got
Another
double.
one,
another one.
Last one's in there.
He's weak.
I got 2 shots on him.
Really weak. They're second BR.
I'm pushing behind you, Max. Stay alive. Come on, dude.
Is there long? I got
One
him.
shot. They're plat and needle pit, and they're training, and their needles.
Banana.
Coming through long right now, Max. Coming through long right now.
Under bridge, 1 shot.
I got-
Sasquatch.
1 shot long. 2 shot long.
He's in OS, 1 shot, Mitch.
Sniper's up.
Guys, we gotta push long, dude.
Got him.
Nice. I got sniper.
Our second right now.
Guys, 60 seconds.
And our mauler, guys.
What? He just didn't die, dude.
1 shot running flag, Gooser.
I got double.
Nice,
Good
2
stuff.
dead.
Another one here.
Our runway, dude. Our runway.
I got shots. Fuck me up.
Sasquatch
He's
just
still
1
there,
shot. They're
dude.
green. 1 shot. They're green.
He's in
Make
our
sure they don't
in our
touch that
in our
shit.
S1. In our
Make sure
S1.
don't touch that shit, dude. 30 seconds.
Oh,
30
we got it.
seconds.
Good stuff, dude. There's gonna be one on our
And their
cuts or
sword,
something.
guys.
Our tower. Go on our cuts.
I don't think he's worried about you, Dan.
snipe, dude.
Our cuts weak. Wind.
I'm bridge with snipe, dude. Our
Our green. Goose are weak.
I got cuts.
Yeah, good shit. In our sword. 1 shot.
Get the D,
Dead.
kid. You
Goose are
suck.
two green.
I'm coming.
Stay alive, dude. I'll help with snipe.
Dude, my shots are so off. He's
They're
I need
alive.
open. I need
10
open on
seconds,
our
10
plan.
seconds.
And our play.
Make sure they don't touch
got
it.
him.
Yeah, don't let them touch flag, dude.
I need to
Our
put
green, our
and our long.
2 seconds. Don't let him touch it. Just beat him down, dude.
Got him.
End it.
It's over.
Let's game.
Yo, Max, you got more kills than me somehow, dude. I don't know how, but good job.
I know, dude. I just went off the game, man.
I was doing that too.
I don't care. I don't.
I
Yo,
missed every shot, but
I'm sorry, but
What's up, dude? What's up?
And we are back with ITIax Max going nice, awesome positive 18 right there. We saw some great snipes by him and a nice double kill. Choke on the triple at the end of the game, but it's all right. Red team obviously won. They're up 2 on the series, and we are finishing off with a Slayer.
On sword base.
Yep, here it is. Unselected, sword base. It's going to be AR start, sprint, and bloom. Just the way.
The worst map of all time.
Just the way we all like it, everybody. Shotgun, secondary. Thank you, Bungie, for leaving us this awesome legacy.
This is a direct Shadowrun result. This is straight out of Shadowrun.
This is exactly, dude.
This is a vertical map. They didn't build it this way. They built it that way.
Exactly.
Interesting to see 2 players right there on the red team, the first and last going negative. An interesting stats board that kind of tells the story.
It does. I would say it does. You know,
Kind of.
Hopefully we know that Tropical and Adapt are doing the objective or trying to. And, you guys just do the rest. Use your imagination. Go crazy.
Absolutely. So do we know what this game 3 is going to be?
Yes, we do. It is going to be Sanctuary Slayer.
All right, great. So Sanctuary Slayer, obviously another game type with a ton of history, kind of is testament to the fact that Halo Reach's out-of-the-box maps and even Forge maps weren't that great, so we are back on these remakes. But Sanctuary and Pit have been favorites throughout the Halo series, so I happen to be a huge fan of Slayer on Sanctuary. Tell me, have you gone back and played Halo 2 Sanctuary any time in the last year?
Actually, yes, I have.
Isn't that crazy?
I went through like a 1 week Halo 2 phase, and I can tell you it's unbelievable. Like the jump to Ring 3 is near impossible if you're not practiced.
Yeah,
like,
absolutely.
You gotta tuck your body in there, and then you gotta slide off.
Yeah,
and jump.
and crouch out, and I mean even just the angles when you're looking from maybe a pea shooter into snipe. There's these thick pillars.
Yep.
You can't, so much area you can't see. So if you guys have not gone back and taken a look at Halo 2 Sanctuary, definitely do that.
Also, the random spawn system. I mean, it really doesn't work in Halo Reach, whereas in Halo 2, they pulled it off. So, I mean, just a great game in general.
And also interesting that Halo 2 obviously was host to also Team Snipers on Sanctuary.
Oh, yeah.
Which was a very exciting game to play and watch. That's where the bonfire got its name.
Yep.
With Exit Wounds bonfire just sitting in the bon and sniping through. But the sight lines in Halo 2's Sanctuary were also very limited. So sniping was even a little bit slower of a game type.
Yeah, you also, I'm pretty sure everyone knows the, the Chris Puckett top 10 video where, I think it's okay. I think it's safe here, Mac. Yo, let's come out here. And then I don't know who it is, but someone gets a nice double kill headshot on Halo 2 saying.
I think it was Puckett and Shibby who teamed up for that one. That was
beautiful.
One of the best top 10s I've ever watched.
Still is. Interesting thing about Sanctuary, and I'm pretty sure everyone feels the same way, is I always love commentating or watching a Sanctuary game because 9 times out of 10, it's going to be a great game. People know how to play it because they play MLG, and Sanctuary is the #1 map everyone's going to play. So I think it's definitely the most comfortable map that players feel, good on, I guess you could say.
Yeah, and it's definitely also the most popular on the playlist by far.
Oh yeah, I mean, it's Sanctuary, Slayer, or Sank Flag, and if there's not, and it's not in the top 3, none of the above.
Yeah, absolutely. But always definitely a fun game to watch. Did you draw this dragon, by the way?
No, I wish I did. I'm pretty sure it was Euphoric.
Frank,
he's got some talent.
Wow, that's a fantastic
we
dragon.
can actually show. Are we on? Yeah, we can show.
Wow.
Here you go.
That's a nice dragon. Oh my goodness.
It's a phenomenal dragon.
It's like a line drawing.
It really is.
It's very artistic.
I'm actually. Is it even a dragon? Is that a dragon? Dude, that might not even be.
But let me tell you a story one time when Enable was playing for top 16 in Halo 2. I was coaching against him with Time to Prove, which was Overshield, Donut, Sure Shot, and Bullets, which was the Meadowlands. This is Meadowlands 07.
Dude, this is back in the day.
And it was a Stalemate, Sank TS. We had a Donut and Overshield. First try, Ring 3 boosted off of the jump rock.
Okay.
And Overshield chucks 2 nades to the far back rocks. And that first nade gets a kill. Everyone goes crazy. And we just pushed up and ended up winning the game, getting top 16, and knocking out Enable's team for top 16. But
wow, man.
That was one of the, especially to Ring 3 jump, off of the jump, first try. I don't know if you ever met Overshield.
I played against him.
He was just an awesome creative player and a super nice guy. And he was just like, Donut, come here, I have an idea. First time, Ring boosted, 2 nades.
Beautiful.
And if you actually watch the VOD, the guy who's in back rock sniping in a puddle, remember in Halo 2 there was a puddle back there, and he has no idea where these nades are coming from. He just gets blown up and we push. So yeah, the strategy has definitely greatly changed on
I mean, nowadays,
Sanctuary.
it's really cool and hip to jetpack up to ring 3, so we don't really see too many boost jumps anymore, which I absolutely loved in Halo 3 and Halo 2 when you could communicate a boost jump.
Or even on if you're in court, boost jumping to the enemy's car.
Yep.
Was also a really cool jump if you sat in that corner. But we're gonna get this game kicked off, and we'll maybe bring back some nostalgia. But here we are back on Halo Reach.
Sanctuary Slayer. Up to 50. You guys know the rules. There are power weapons, 2 of them, snipers on each side, and camo spawns every 2 minutes when it's grabbed.
Absolutely. So if you guys are just checking out this stream, welcome. My name is Bravo. I'm sitting alongside Ninja. Be sure to make sure you're tweeting out this stream and sharing it with all your friends on Facebook and Twitter, and let them know we have some awesome Halo Reach action going on all weekend long with some of the best players in the country. Ninja, tell me your opening strategy on Sanctuary. How do you get this camo? What do you have to do?
Well, most teams are going to send 2 or maximum 3, but usually a minimum of 2 players down their main ramp just to make sure they pick off somebody right off the start, and then you're already at an advantage. Everyone else will just kind of flow into mid and get camo. But our strategy is Miquin goes for sniper because he's just phenomenal with it.
Right.
Elitist Sammy is going to watch our jump up or maybe watch their sniper, whereas Sargarth and I will push down main ramp, and I will you'll see where their teammates are going, whether to the left of ring or to the right of ring, and then you just go to the exact opposite of where they are, because then that's where their grenades are going to go. They're going to bounce them off, and then that's where they're going to be in camo, and I usually just grab it and jump up on a spiral.
Right, some heavy aggression here from the blue team out the gate. You see they lost that camo right away, but they kept the pressure up. They pushed one enemy in the base, and they still, up till right about now, still have pressure in their base, and it does pay off for them as they're now 8-5. Hitting some key snipe shots to make sure that they held on to that lead.
Yeah, Adept should have stayed after he got a nice, good, a very solid, perfect 3 shots on his opponent in the ring. He should have just stayed behind the pillar and let his teammate finish that kill off.
Right.
Every death counts in Slayer, and you're really going to start losing when you get reckless. So, right here, he shouldn't even be challenging that kill.
Right.
His teammate
easily could have been taken out, but fortunately for him and his team, he does stay alive during that, and they're now up 11-7 with just over 13.5 minutes remaining in this game. And of course, you want to have presence in the enemy's base
always,
if you can throughout the entire game. Just really, really annoying for the enemy. They have to choose whether they want to push back and kill you in the hut, or if they want to push up through the rocks and really get ring control, both of which are risky decisions at that point.
Yeah, one of my interesting strategies I like to do, I learned this when I was teaming with Walshy and Nated, is we were extremely weak on Sanctuary, Slayer, and Flag because we were constantly being flanked from our hut.
Right.
They were coming to our courtyard from their carbine, and I just do a great job on Slayer and Flag. I just anchor myself in our hut and, put shots on everyone on their flag, and anybody that tries to drop courtyard, I can't tell you how many kills I get. It's always good to keep at least one player somewhere around your base to maintain that, you don't get flanked. You want to have some map control.
Right, we should have camo dropping in just a few seconds here. I believe it was around a 48 or so.
Blue team is not even close to being set up for it either, so they're going to be caught off guard here.
Should be a red camo. Got to be ready right around, of course, that anywhere around from 50 to 40, generally that camo is going to stay within that time limit throughout the game. It looks like it, of course, already has been picked up by the red team. But the blue team does have a lead here. They're going to try to get ring control and possibly single out that camo. The one thing they really want to worry about is getting flanked by that camo guy.
Looks like
and that might have just happened over there.
Not.
He gets taken
I'm hoping
out,
to see some back smacks. It's always looks like Win just got 2 kills, so he might be the ninja on the red team. I'm not sure though. Yeah, it looks like they're trying to hunt down Camouflage right now. There he is. Oh, it's Tropical.
Wait. So, well, I don't think we still have found him yet. Just so you guys know, we are only watching one screen here in the casting booth, so we are seeing just as much as you are, so we can't give you insight into exactly what else is happening all around the map. But the blue team is still up 21-17, really just controlling the map and continuing here. Probably going to get a melee there. Very nice teamwork there. That probably shouldn't have been a kill for the red team, but the blue team doing a really nice job with awareness on where the enemy team is all around the map.
You can see that they're just moving a lot faster than the red team in this game type right now, pushing in a ring without even, looking anywhere around him. He knew he was going for that kill.
Right.
And now they're just picking him off one by one. Red team, look at that. He's stuck on the wall. And that map awareness, you really have to understand where you are at all times.
Right. And that's something that I was nice little snipe there. Something that I had been thinking about, and also we talked about in the booth earlier this year. Walsh, Shigani, and myself is look at someone like Pistola, who has been just a dominant player, of course, since he started coming to LLG events at the first event of 2007 in Charlotte and winning that free-for-all. Is such a really good control of his Spartan, if you will. He knows exactly where he is on the map at all times, knows how to jump, handle himself in the air, and it might seem like a weird thing to think about, but he really does have very good control of his actual player and knows exactly where he is on the map at all times, and I think that's certainly a characteristic of all pro players at this point.
Yeah, you honestly, that is one of the most important things. When people ask me how to get better, I'm like, well, if you don't know where the map is and you don't know where you are around the map at all times without having to look where you're going, I mean, that you're already going to be at a disadvantage. If you have to look where you're jumping, you're not going to be looking where you're shooting. So, honestly, the more you play, the more you're going to muscle memory, if you will.
Yeah, absolutely. Red team now sitting back in their base. Blue team is now up by right there,
13,
up at 14 kills now. Excuse me, 12 kills.
12
there. You screwed me up. They're up by over 10 kills here in this game, and really just a dominating fashion. It's so interesting to see how the power shifts, even with losing that last camo. They had no problem getting that game the lead.
I'm pretty sure they've lost the last 2 games. Red team has been dominant in this series so far with a 2-0 over the blue team, but it seems like right here it is just
that nade disappeared.
Yep. 1-1. Oh, it's 1-1. Well, I mean,
this is a big game.
It is a big game. We kind of. Oh wow, this actually is there a losers bracket or no, right? All right, so yeah, whoever wins this game, this is intense. Blue team is stepping it up right now, game 3.
We've just been informed that this is the last game, of course, of the series, and it also will be the last game for one of these teams as they're going to be sent home. Looks like at this point, the red team, but it's Sanctuary also one of those maps where you can put together a pretty good comeback.
Yeah, really. I mean, what they need to do is get a couple kills, try to establish, some structure on their own side of the map, wait for their sniper rifle, and then make a push on the red team, on the blue team. We'll see if they can do it. I mean, they just need to make sure that they have control of at least one side of the map. They can't try to be everywhere. They can't try to be aggressive on theirs while having one guy on their side. This is where every death matters. And as you can see, red team is just getting picked apart off their spawns, not really team shooting.
Yeah, absolutely. This is a point in the game where they need to be very careful, but I think it's actually a little bit too late.
It's way too far. There's no way.
It's already 48-32, and it looks like the red team will be heading home after this, and they'll actually be eliminated on the first day of this tournament.
Yeah, that's never a good feeling, but you know what? Honestly, one thing that I love about Arena Gaming over MLG is, if they were to have played, a professional team, which they did, they played us, our team, they were able to play the full 3 games, they have played a full 6 games instead of MLG where you would probably lose 2 and split screen, go into loser's bracket, lose 2 again. Like, you play 4 games, worst case scenario, whereas here, you're getting a lot of games in, so some bang for your buck, if you will.
Oh, absolutely. So that will be the final right there, 50-34. The blue team's going to take that lead and send the red team packing. Unfortunately, they will be going home as this tournament is pretty cutthroat. I mean, we have a lot of teams here, and already they are headed home.
Yeah, upcoming, I believe, is going to be Kratos' team. That's Kratos, Reaction, and 2 other members. I can't think of the names right now. But a very actually solid squad. Shooter and who? Shooter and Chaser. So, I mean, all very, very good individually skilled players. They're probably going to be doing well. Sorry, dude, come on now. And they're also going to be going up against 2 other teams. We still have some great matches for you guys, all right? Status Quo and Give Me My Money. We're only 2. We have some just great matches for the rest of the night, all right? So stay tuned.